Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Pokemon Go. This video is for new trainers jumping back into the game. You know, with all these new updates and stuff, we got a lot of new trainers coming in. There's a lot of 2016 players that picked up the game again and started grinding again, and since then, you know, there's been a bunch of updates, so they don't know what's going on. Or maybe this is a video for, you know, people that have been playing for a while and they just want to step up their game, you know what I mean? But if you're not either of those, you can just skip to the time right there for some pack openings. But the rest is pretty much just a tutorial of, you know, the tips and tricks. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to go over, but I feel these are the ones that I have personally been asked the most. So here we go. Alright, so first off, I feel if you're a new player, or just the essentials of what every player needs is, I mean, a phone. It's a free app, download it, but you don't want your phone to run out of battery. So I suggest investing in a battery pack, a power bank. I have several. I use several. I have like 4, and I usually, you know, leave the house with 2. Today I left with all 4 because I'm with some friends and they don't have battery packs, which is why I'm going over this. Invest in some battery packs. Bring your charging cable. A trainer's worst fear is running out of battery when, you know, things get good. Also, it's summertime. You know, it gets hot. So bring some. I got like 2 cold water bottles. They brought some water bottles. You see my cousin Alan right there. He has his water bottle right there. You know, protect yourself from the sun, man. Wear some sunscreen. That's probably the first thing I would tell people. Alright, so EX raids. Question is, how do you get an invitation for an EX raid? Well, first off, you need to raid. If you don't raid, you're never gonna get one. Then you need to know where to raid. Usually, any gym at a park would be considered an EX eligible gym. I mean, if you don't know which gyms are EX eligible, you could just ask your community. I'm pretty sure, you know, they'd be happy to point it out to you. I know which gyms are EX eligible around me, so I try to focus on those. And as long as you do 1 raid at that EX eligible gym, you should have a chance of getting Mewtwo, or at least a pass. So I suggest raiding there, you know, frequently, as often as you can, and you'll get it eventually. And then I think at the end of the week you'll get a pass. 2275 is a perfect IV Mewtwo, so if we can get a 2275 or anything close to that, would be one happy camper. Look, it didn't even take long. With 13 people, boom, like butter. 2275, 2202. That's horrible. It's a horrible Mewtwo. 3 rare candies, 5 Stardust, 10,000 experience. 2202. It's alright. Golden Raz. Alright. I guess now's a good time to teach you how to set the circle. So how you set the circle is you're gonna touch your Pokeball, and then it's gonna keep on getting smaller and smaller. I aim for around the size of the head, and then you let go, and then it's gonna stay like that. So after he attacks, I'm gonna launch it. But the thing with Mewtwo is he has this really long lag. So I wait for his hand to be around horizontal like this, and as it's coming down, I throw my ball. So it's gonna stay like that. If I throw my ball, the circle's gonna get smaller right now because he's not attacking. But as soon as he attacks and I throw my ball, the circle's gonna stay locked. And it's the best way to catch any raid Pokemon. You're gonna get a hit every time. You're never gonna miss or airball, you know, a Pokeball. So now I'm just waiting for this guy to attack, which I hope he does soon. Just jumping around. Come on, man.
Just keep jumping.
I know, he just keeps jumping.
I see you.
Yeah, I know. Oh, there you go. See?
You killed my brothers.
Oh. I tried to go for excellence, but that was obviously not an excellent. But you just don't want to miss. Golden Raspberry every time for these raid bosses, man.
What does the Golden Raspberry do?
It just increases the chances of you catching it by like 8 to 13% maybe. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but trust me, it's you need all the help you can get.
Yeah.
So what did you get?
Boom, excellent throw, see? I aim for the size of his head. If you guys can't do it that small, aim for a bigger, you know, circle. There you go, caught it, second throw, see? I still had, what, 11 attempts to do it, and I didn't even need to. You don't want to get it super close, 1 day streak. And proud, it's bad. So we're going to name this guy Trade. And we trade Mewtwo's. Bada beam, bada boom. So one question that I get asked very frequently is, what do I spend my coins on? If you're starting off, I suggest buying bag upgrade and storage upgrade because you need the space. It's gonna bite you in the butt later if you don't have enough space, enough Pokemon space, enough item space. You really need to have all that stuff down because eventually your bag's gonna get full. You're not gonna be able to get anything. Revives, max revives, you know, eventually you're gonna start getting rare candies and all these other things, and you're gonna need the space. As Pokemon space too, man. I hoard a lot of stuff. Like, I got a lot of stuff, and I'm just hoarding onto it. And you're gonna want that space. You don't want to be the guy that can't catch in a Pokemon because he doesn't have enough space, and you have to go, you know, transfer a Pokemon, come back, hope it's still there. It's bad. So buy your space. Then if there's a special sale like going on with these boxes right here, these are kind of trashy. I wouldn't recommend it unless you need super incubators, and I recommend the Ultra Box. But it's not even, it's an okay deal. You'll get a deal, but it's not the best deal we've gotten. But I mean, I guess beggars can't be choosers. Then I recommend concentrating on raid passes. Raiding is probably the fastest way of leveling up. So you want to have enough raid passes. You don't want to be the guy that runs out of raid passes and be like, sorry guys, I can't join you for a raid because I don't have raid passes. So you want to make sure you got those handy. You want to make sure you're getting your coins, 50 coins a day. You know, what I tell you, Alan, 1,400 coins a month? Right, that should be it. Yeah, if you get 50 coins a day, it's 1,400 a month. That's your goal. That's what you want to get. But yeah, you also, once you get space and you start hoarding a lot of stuff, you want to have item management. See right here, I got poor item management. I got 62 hyper potions and 182 max potions. Do I really need that many? Probably not, but I delete them as I need space. 128 revives and 183 max revives. I don't really need that many, but see, 2 great balls. You want to, all this stuff, metal coats. I don't really need 10 metal coats or 14 sunstones. I can get rid of some of those if I want to, you know, just to make space.
7 days a week is 350 coins.
My best advice to new trainers is learning how to set the circle when catching a legendary. You just hold your finger down to where you want it to be and then let go, and then don't touch it again until it starts their attack. Once they start their attack, then you can wind up and throw it, and as soon as their attack finishes, it should hit them in the same place every time. Don't touch it again until they start attacking the next time, and it should be the exact same spot. You'll get a great or excellent throw depending on how you set it every single time. There are YouTube videos on it, but that is my best advice, is learn how to set the circle.
Hello.
Oh, just like
Just kidding, guys.
I'm trying to think. Let's see. Probably save your dust. Like, don't power up anything. I don't know. too quickly. Like I ended up powering up some really bad Pokemon. Just like if you get like a few T-Tar, you know, a few Mewtwo powered up, those will settle you for a long, long time. You know, just don't waste your dust. Don't drive while playing too. Like always try and carpool. There's so many people who play this game. Like I've ridden with people I don't even know, and you can just get in their car and. Seriously, like it's the community is very strong, and it'd be good if you guys could help each other, you know, just not drive. Trying to think what else. I don't know. Join the Sylph Road on Reddit too. That's a really good resource. You know, they update their stuff every day. Yeah. Keep watching Booty's channel.
All right, so another thing I want to talk about is the difference between IVs, EVs, and EVs. Again, in the core games, you'd have individual values and evolutionary values. Because this is a simplified version of, you know, those games, we only have IVs here. And IVs are individual values. And the way I like to think of it is that IVs are like Pokemon's genes, or the genetics that it's, you know, born with. It's tough to calculate, you know, the exact percentage, but starting out, I mean, people get like so caught up on, you know, IVs and stuff. I guess starting out, you just want to like be able to recognize which ones are worth keeping. I'd say maybe like level 30 and up, you can start concentrating on like IVs and stuff. But starting out, you want to know which ones are worth keeping and which ones are trash. I have this website here that tells you about the appraisal system, and if you don't know how to use the appraisal system, it's right there. You just press appraise, and it's gonna tell you something, and it's all different for every team. This is my Chimchar account, my baby account, so it's Valor. It's gonna say your Pokemon is strong. Defense is the strongest feature, and its stats indicate that in battle. Whatever that means, right? We don't know what that means. Luckily, there's a site for that. I'm gonna link it in the description, so go ahead and check it out. And it's gonna tell you exactly what that means for every team. And I'm just gonna go down to Valor right here. And what it say is very strong. So what is that, a 66.7 to an 80%, which is not that great. I'd say starting out, you wanna focus on overall your Simply Amazes Me, your Pokemon Simply Amazes Me. So it's an 82 to 100%. Those are the ones you wanna keep an eye out for. If you're Team Instinct, you should look out for, looks like it could really battle with the best of them, which means the same thing, it's 82 to 100%. And if you're Team Mystic, you want to look for your Pokemon is a Wonder. That's what you want to look out for. Everything else, I'd say, is not worth keeping, and that's the IV range from 82 to 100. If you're not going to keep it, and it's a good one, but it's not the IV you want, instead of transferring it, I highly suggest you just label it trade, so you can trade it away. It's more beneficial trading it away than just transferring it and getting one candy off of it. So there's that. Once you start getting into, like, you know, upper levels, and let's say you have like, let's say 6 Larvitar, and all of them say, you know, could battle with the best of them, or, you know, whatever your team is. And you want to power up one, but you only have enough candy to power up one. How do you know which one of those 6 is the best one to use? And that's when you bring in the IV calculator. There's several out there. I like to use Poke Assistant. A lot of people use Poke Genie. They all do the same thing, and it's just a calculator. You punch in, you know, the CP, the HP, the dust, whatever, and it's going to give you the exact percentage. If it's not exact, you might have to power it up a little bit, and, you know, to refine it. But, you know, check this out. I got the Mewtwo right here, 2202, which is already bad, because I know that 2275 is perfect, and that's nowhere near 2275, so I know it's already a bad Mewtwo. I labeled the trade because I already know it's bad. 121 health, and see, it's anywhere from 71 to 73%, which is not good. I suggest anything above 90% is decent. What does it say? Yeah, see, that's not that great. Okay, so here the IVs are just stat points from attack, defense, and HP. 15 being the highest one you can get, 0 the lowest one you can get, and you'd want to concentrate on having a 15 attack would probably be decent. 15 defense if you want to leave it in the gym. You know, it's stuff like that. In the core games, there's more things that it's based on. There's a speed stat that's not in this game, a special attack stat that's not in this game, and a special defense stat that's not in this game. But you know, this is a simplified version, so we only get 3, which is great. I mean, if it seems complicated enough, like, this is just a simplified version. Alright, so those are the IVs. Now the EVs are the evolutionary values. Those are not in this game. Those are in the core games, and those, you know, once you get into those, you can do this thing called hyper training that increases, you know, those EVs. And IVs are like the genetic parts. The EVs are like the skills you learn later on. Yao Ming, his IVs, he's just really tall, right? He's just naturally tall. Now his EVs would be like his basketball skills. Like, yeah, if you have a basketball team and you have a guy who's really tall but doesn't have any basketball skills, what good really is he on the court? You know, so it's a combination of IVs and EVs. This game, you only get IVs, no EVs. But we do have EVs, the Pokemon, which is way different. So you don't have to worry about that right now. But maybe the next Switch game, we'll see. Alright, so I think the last thing I want to talk about is events. Like right now we have a trading event. So you want to take advantage of those events, because the first year it came out, there wasn't that many events. I remember the first year it came out, it was dull, it was dry, it was kind of boring, there wasn't any events. This year though, they've been doing a really good job of having events like once every month. And after an event, a couple weeks later, there's another event, and it's all different. And these events really help you level up super fast. Sometimes you want to, you know, like Adventure Week, if you spin a new stop with the Lucky Egg, that's, I forgot how much, like 8,000 experience points per new stop that you visit. It's crazy. Right now you get, how much experience do you get for a Pokedex entry if you trade? It's like triple or something like that. See, it's events like that that you want to take advantage of. I think one of the best events to participate in is Community Day. It's once every month, and it features, you know, one special Pokemon. The shiny variant of that Pokemon is going to be out for that day. I mean, after that day, but you have a better chance of getting a shiny version for those 3 hours. It's a 3-hour event only for one day. This month it's a 2-day, 3 hours only. You get a chance of getting the shiny sprite of that Pokemon and a special move that either makes it or breaks it. This month that special move isn't really that special, but we get a shiny variant. Like Larvitar, we got a special move, I think it was Smackdown, and that made Tyranitar, you know, the #1 rock type Pokemon in the game right now. So it's a really game-changing event that you want to participate in. And that move can only be obtained that day, so you can't get that move, and there's no way you can get that move anymore unless you trade with somebody else that already has that. So I suggest, you know, participating in those events and getting those moves, because sometimes, you know, they really do help you. That's basically about it. There's these moves called legacy moves that are not obtainable in the game. Those are probably, you know, some of them are like super rare, some of them are pretty bad. Like Gyarados, for example, he had a fast attack and a charge attack, both dragon type moves. One of the sickest legacy moveset I've seen. Double dragon type Gyarados, I mean, that's pretty dope. He had this attack called Twister, which is also a legacy moveset. That's probably one of the worst legacy movesets, you know. Kind of glad they really didn't do anything, so I'm kind of glad they got rid of it. But because they got rid of it, now it's a legacy moveset. You know, Amistar, he had I forgot what, I think it was like Rock Smash. I forgot what legacy move he had. He had a double rock type set, and that, with that moveset, he's like the second best rock type in the game. So right now he's kind of just worthless. But with that moveset, he's like number 1, number 2. He was number 1 until Tyranitar came into the picture and took that number 1 spot. You know, Gengar with that Shadow Claw, that moveset is ridiculous. He just does so much more damage, you know, back then than he does now. You can't get that move anymore with your Gengar, so keep an eye out for those. If you're a returning player, check your movesets, because you know some of those you can't get anymore, and those are worth trading. If it's not good, you know, trade it with somebody else, or worth keeping. So just keep an eye out for that. And I think that's all I want to cover right now. All right, we are at the Santa Monica Pier. I'm right here kicking it with my goons, and we're gonna start off with an Alolan Egg Hatch, I think from the Czech Republic. What do we got? What do we got? Alolan Sandshrew. Not too shabby for this Alolan Sandshrew. All right, man. So the thing about this Santa Monica Pier is that it's so crowded, dude. It's so crowded. Simply Battle with the best of them. We're gonna keep that there. Ooh, another Alolan hatch. Let's get that Alolan Vulpix right here.
They like take someone's phone and like take it.
Dude, look, it's ridiculous. There's so many people. I don't know how good the reception is gonna be down there. Alright, so we're at Santa Monica Pier, but there's another tip and trick that I want to tell you guys is finding a good spot to grind. A lot of neighborhoods, it's pretty dull and dry. Sometimes the nearest spot is like forever away. I know for you rural players, it's hard to find a lot of cluster spawns and cluster gyms. If you're ever on the west side though, Santa Monica is a crazy water biome. And you get a tons of water Pokemon, tons of good stuff. Sometimes your local university is going to be loaded with stuff, you know. We're going to head there later after this. We're going to go to California State University. A bunch of stops, a bunch of gyms. It's a great place to grind, and grind is, you know, just slang for playing hardcore, playing a lot. You got to get that Stardust is probably the best thing. A lot of people want to level up really fast, and they're like, okay, I want to level up, but what's the point of leveling up if you can't even power up your Pokemon to your current level? You know what I mean? So I would say Stardust is probably, you know, one of the most important things in the game right now. You want to save it up and make sure that you're powering up the right Pokemon. And so far my reception is pretty good. How's your reception? Pretty good? I'm not even there yet. Last time I lost signal like all the way over there. Look at that. Alright, so one of the things that I kind of don't like about Santa Monica, I mean, besides all these people that it's just tough to pogo, is the internet reception. Like, sometimes the internet reception can be really bad. Sometimes, like around midnight, after midnight, it's like super good, dude. It's golden. But like, I get the circle of death at the top left corner, and it's just tough, man. Ooh, look, Wild Charmander. Another tip I want to show you guys is always shiny check. If you don't know the available shiny Pokemon that are out right now, I'll put a chart right here somewhere there's a chart, and look out for these Pokemon. Now the chances of getting a shiny is like super slim, which is why you want to go to those community days, because you know you can get a shiny. This Charmander could have been shiny. And there was a bunch of other ones here that could have been shiny. Wilmers, Shelders, you know, stuff like that. So keep an eye out for those. Always shiny check. There's a cluster of Pokemon. If you don't know which ones to click on first, shiny checks always first. That is all. Alright guys, hey, we are back with another pack opening, man. It's been a cool minute since I opened up some packs. I've been on that Pokemon Go grind for a good while, but I recently got some packs and I was like, damn, I gotta film a pack opening video. Look at this guy. This guy's drunk. Look, he's not even in his proper place. I got a bunch of new stuff that I haven't opened yet. I have my sealed collection is freaking crazy right now, so I was like, I gotta start opening some stuff. I got these 3 and I got this one right here, but this one has Forbidden Light, and I have a bunch of Forbidden Light packs, you know, like this booster box right here that I haven't opened, and this guy right here that I haven't opened, and a bunch of other packs Forbidden Light that I haven't opened. So we're gonna open up this last, because I know we're already getting into Celestial Storm, right? That's the next set. Yeah, I haven't bought anything from that set yet, but there goes my money. For now, I gotta get these open, so let me open up these quick. Alright, so these are the packs. Burning Shadows we're gonna do last, because Hyper Rare Charizard, man, I'm still on that Hyper Rare Charizard hunt. I know it's been forever, but alright, here's a code for you guys. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4. Man, I haven't opened packs in a long time. I don't even know. Alright, let's get this going. Boom. Pokemon Fan Club. Okay. Honchkrow, Turtwig, Cosmo, Roselia, Donald Trump, Stinky Skunk, Reverse Holo, and the first pack. Blast, not even a holo. Bust. Alright, next one though. It's a code for you guys. Boom. Alright. Oh man, trash pile. Where is the trash pile? There you go. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Energy card. Kitty. Okay. Hippo. Moon. Like Might. Sneasel. Honchkrow. Reverse Holo. Rotom. Not. What a bust, man. Alright. Well, that was fast. Let's open one more. Alright. Burning Shadows. This has to be a hit. Great. Green code. That's a bust. Here you can have it, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Before I haven't been giving codes away, but I honestly have a ton load of codes, and I was supposed to get a new laptop so I can play online. And the reason why I wanted to play online and use the codes to play online was because I enjoy playing the game. It's fun, but in real life, my friend doesn't want to play with me. He doesn't want to build a deck, so then I have no one to play with. And so then there's when I go to like card shops and they like have like a night where they have a Pokemon tournament or whatever. I'll open this up next. I have to like socialize and make new friends, and that's where my introvert self comes out. And I don't know, like with Pokemon Go I've managed to make like several new friends, but still, like even then I'm kind of like not comfortable with it yet. So it's not so much fun going when you have no one to talk to, and it seems like when you go there everyone already knows each other and you're just sitting there by yourself, and I don't know, it doesn't seem that fun. So that's why I want to play online, but I haven't gotten a new laptop yet, so I haven't been able to play. So I guess you can just have the codes like this one. See? Boom. Just give me my coin. See, they just say when you give me my coin. What is up with that? It's like super glued on there. There you go. It's a cool coin though. That. We got our very not so straight Gardevoir, nice and hollowy. And we have a Forbidden Light, 2 Forbidden Light, and a Burning Shadows. We'll start off with the Burning Shadows just because these are the very first Forbidden Light packs that I'm opening. So this could be a no Hyper Rare Charizard. Is that what it means? Is there still a chance? Olivia, Kyrie, Horsey, Mudbray, Ladybug, Hoot, Alolan Vulpix, That's not our rare, and yep, regular ordinary blah card. So much for hyper rare Charizard. That's gone now. But here it comes. The very first two Forbidden Light packs. Greninja. Was that the Necrozoma dude? We'll go with Greninja. Just because this guy's the mascot of the set. Oh my god, come on. Please give me my card. There you go. There you go. Let's go for you guys. 3, 4. Energy. This guy. Lady. Gibble. Noisebanks. Unleash Esper. Froakie. Well, that is my first Ultra Beast card that I own. I know by this time a bunch of you guys already have like stacks, but because he's my first Ultra Beast, we are keeping him. And then Toxicroak, who doesn't like Toxicroak? He's a fraud. Come on. Alright, very last pack, guys, and we have not pulled anything. What the hell? Dude, we've been pulling nothing but trash. This is unacceptable. So if this pack must be where all the gold is. It's all the pressure is on this pack. Oh my god. So nerve-wracking. What? Green code? Dude. How the hell? Did we just pull all green codes today? Oh my god, this isn't even fair, man. Ah. I mean, what are the chances of pulling some green codes? Means it's trash, right? Double. Ultra Beast. Well, we did get 2 rares. Reverse Holo Rare. Ah, bro, this is. I don't know. None of these sets have been nice to me. What the hell do we do now? Like, we could have a recap, but what do we recap? All the green codes? I mean, if anything, we got this holo, but dude, that's not fair. I hope all the bad luck was in this card opening session, because then that means that next card opening session, that's where all the good luck is. That's where it must be. Regular. We didn't get it. That's the only holo we got, dude. Oh my god. I guess I don't know. But anyway, I guess that's it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. You guys gotta hit me with that good luck, man. What do you guys do for good luck? Like, I'm not wearing any green today. Just I don't know.